All right, we should be live. Just give me a sec. I little bit of a rush today. I forgot to tweet this out. Your channel. So just give me a second here, because this thumbnail is awesome. My best thumbnail ever. Oops, so I gotta share this. How do I edit it? Copy. We got to tweet. We got to go to Twitter, twitter.com, and tweet it out. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello. Good afternoon. Happy Friday, everybody. Live on YouTube. Oop. Let me put the thumbnail up there too, because I'm pretty happy about that one. David, how's it going? Good to see you. Where else do I usually post this? I typically post it on Instagram story. So give me a second. I meant to be on like 7 minutes ago, but I was working with a client and it took an hour longer than I thought it was going to. So that's why I'm kind of rushed. Francois, how's it going? Nick, audio is good. Awesome. Thank you for telling me that. Jeffrey, let's talk 3.0. We will be talking 3.0 once I tweet these out. I think I should do a Facebook. Facebook. Because everybody loves Facebook, right? Oh, I need to go live on Twitch too. I will be streaming a bit of video games after this, because this is the last day before vacation that I could stream video games. Live on YouTube. Boop. Oh crap, that's not my YouTube. That's my Twitch. We don't want people going there. I hope I didn't just... Okay, so I did that properly. I'm so all over the place right now. Where's my mouse gone? I can't see my mouse on this one screen. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Bobby, how's it going? Michael, how's it going? Timothy, yes, we will talk about the UDM Pro stuff too. I mean, I know there's a lot of people who are angry about it. I'm not one of them, but I do get people's frustrations about it. Let me just switch to my personal account. Not that I should post it on here, but live on YouTube. Oop. There we go. I got to do one more and then we are good to talk. So, keep saying hi, keep saying whatever. Stuart, good morning. How's it going? Or good afternoon. Dan, happy Thanksgiving. Yes, to everybody who is in America, or I believe that's the only place it's Thanksgiving right now in the USA. One more. I got to do this Instagram story, and then we're good to go. It's Friday. I used to do 2 live streams a week. This was going back a little while ago. And then I realized that I kind of just talk about the same thing on Fridays and Sundays, so I stopped doing that. There will be no stream this Sunday because I will be in the air on an airplane going to the Bahamas. There we go. Okay, so we're good. Everything's out. Let me say hi to some more people here. Let me get my Twitch stream up. Private, how's it going? I see you there on Twitch. Let me expand this a little bit. Whoop. Ah, crap. Whatever. Let's see. Where were we? The Traveler, how's it going? Toscano, good morning. Leon, how's it going? I don't use the UDM, so all good. Okay, cool. What do you use? PF Sense? Kevin, how's it going? Good to see you. Daniel, I don't speak, I think that might be Spanish. I have no idea. But I don't speak that. I could barely speak English. If you've been around here long enough, yeah, I barely speak English. Dan, thank you for the 50K. Yeah, we hit 50K the other day. We'll talk about that a little bit too. There won't be any giveaway today. I don't have anything to give away. Cyberdog, how's it going? What time you picking me up? I don't even know what time we leave. I forget. I think our flight is at like 9 in the morning or something like that, which is good because we'll get to the Bahamas fairly early. I think it's about a 4-hour flight. Unifi Pro, how's it going? I still have yet to ship out the winnings from last time, but I probably won't be able to do that till I get back from the Bahamas. Unless I have some time tomorrow. Yes, you can. Actually, Chantel and I aren't even sitting beside each other. So on planes, what happens? Most of the time, there's 3 seats. Chantel likes the window seat. I like the aisle seat because I get more leg room. And we pre-booked, and she didn't want to sit in the middle. So we're sitting apart, which is okay. Which is all right. I'm planning on bringing my little, what's that, Nintendo Switch, and just playing video games the whole way, or watching movies. Let's see. Honduras. Awesome. Jamie, how's it going? Yes, congrats on the 50K. Our last video, the Unifi 3.0, is probably the best video takeoff that I've had so far, which is great. Bloody, how's it going? So let's talk about, should I wait a couple more minutes? I could wait a couple. Well, so I am going on vacation, but I'm still going to live stream, and there's still going to be video released. Even though I haven't shot the videos yet, there's going to be 2 videos released next week. The one will be WireGuard, so WireGuard will be with the UDM SE, and then the other one I think is a TP-Link full Amada configuration. William, thank you for the 20. That turns out to $26.69 Canadian. That will definitely help because it's going to be an expensive trip. The food and stuff's going to be expensive. We're probably going to go swimming with pigs, which sounds pretty fun. Thank you for the, I'm going to butcher the name, Johanna. Thank you for the $4.99. I really appreciate it. Thank you both. That's awesome. It helps support me do what I do. That's great. Thank you. Vacation is great, but when you like something, like when you love your, it's so cliche, when you love your job, it doesn't feel like work, and it doesn't really, some days it does, but like doing YouTube, I love doing YouTube. I love doing live streams. I love doing that stuff. So I'll still be doing live streams when I'm down there if the internet's good enough. If something big drops next week, say Unifi 2.0 drop next week, I'll probably end up doing a video on it because I'm bringing my laptop, I'm bringing a webcam, and I'm bringing a microphone as well. We did the window aisle trick and it worked for the first time. I don't really care about looking out the aisle. Like I don't mind sitting in the emergency exit seats because you get leg room. And honestly, if something were to happen, I'd rather be at the emergency exit anyway. But yeah, it should be fun. We're going to Atlantis. We're looking at doing a couple excursions. I want to go swimming with the pigs or Pig Island or something like that. And kind of, I wouldn't mind doing like an island trip. I don't really care about, swimming with dolphins or anything like that though. It would be nice if we had an empty seat between us. I think that would be great. Any opinion on the Firewall of Gold, the full router? I gave up on Untangle to pick one up months ago, loving it. So a lot of people have asked me to do reviews on it or to test it out or whatever. I've never used it, so I don't know. I think we're flying WestJet. I don't know 100% though. I didn't book, I told Chantel and her cousin to book the whole thing. I didn't want to know anything about it, and then, they booked it, and now I'm mad that it's not all included because we're going to have to pay for our food and our drinks and stuff like that. So that's the only part that I'm disappointed about because it's just going to be a lot more money. It may not be a lot more money, but now we had to think about it, so. All right, let's go to talk about this. Talk about this. Whoops. Not that. UDM. What do we want to talk about first? Do we want to talk about the UDM Pro updates or do we want to talk about the UDM SE 3.0? If you want to be in Unifi world with the Cloud Key Gen 2, then you would get the UXG. If you want to do something else, maybe the PFSense, depending what you use. Like if you only have like a 400 or 8 SG, if you have like a 300 to 400 megabit circuit coming into your place, you could get the SG 1100. If you want higher bandwidth throughput, you'd have to get something higher like the 2100 or the 6100. Well, UDM Pro release date, I have no idea. So we could, Marcus did post something. I don't remember where it was. So UI Marcus, he's head of security or cybersecurity within UI, but he posted something about why the migration is taking so long, and I meant to have it up, but I forget where they posted it. Because the architecture within the UDM is completely different than the SEs, and that's what people don't understand, and that's why it's taking so long. So they don't want to release something that is going to completely break businesses. And I get it. That's why it's not just like we saw that the UDM SE went from 2.0 to 3.0 very quick, but that's because it's all the same. Same with the UDR. They're running all the same OS, whereas the UDM Pro is not. So do I have much more to add to that? Probably not. Just be patient. It's not like people think that they're not, like they're discontinuing the UDM Pro. I mean, they're not. They're definitely not doing that. It's their most popular device out there because one, it came first. So within the 2-year span that the or 1.5 year span that the UDM Pro is out, there's thousands of people who have it. They're not discontinuing it. It's just they need to make sure they do it correctly so that doesn't break people's networks. I do understand people's frustrations with not having, the load balancing or whatever you want, the privacy VPN, stuff like that. But I think in the end, it will be worth it for a stable release, even though there's probably still going to be some bugs when it pushes out. What would I need basically for a modem? Support 10 gig by 10 gig. Oh, Lord. You'd have to look at specs. I don't know off the top of my head. If you're doing something like you want full 10 gig routing, you'd probably want a high-end Netgate appliance for that. You only need, but are you really going to use the load balancing? That's the thing. Like a lot of people who are pushing for these updates, are they really going to use it? Like I thought the load, really, I want the updates just so I could do videos on it. That's it. I don't see a big, like I don't use the privacy VPN at all. I just did it for a video. The load balancing is cool. The biggest things for me for like business wise, load balancing is great for business. For houses, I don't see it so much. But like putting wired speed limits, the biggest thing out of 3.0 update was the firewall logging for me. I think that's the best thing there, but we'll see. It's nice to have food choices. All inclusive make you stay in one place. That is true. That's true. For your small apartment, you only get 100 up and 100 down. Then you could go with the SG 1100. I have, these are great. And they're the cheapest one that you could buy. Actually, you could probably go with a USG, actually. But if you want to have threat management on with the USG, it will drop it down to 85 megabits per second. That's a good question. Can UID be installed on the Dream router? And I don't know. I believe it can be, but I haven't put it on there. I just got, so I ended up buying 4 UDRs at the very beginning when they were first released, and I gave them all away live on stream. So it just came to Canada. I bought one more. I haven't taken it out of the box, but I will check into that for you. When I was buying UDM, I thought the SE is lower version, but have two. No, it's not. No. Well, pfSense is free if you have hardware to put it on. You still got to buy hardware, or you could virtualize it, which I don't think you should do, but we're going through hell and burning the UDM Pro we hooked up to 200 devices constantly breaks due to RAM and CPU. I haven't had that many issues with it. UDM does have 10 by 10. Like you can do 10 gigabit, but you're not doing 10 gigabit routing. Like I think the max that they do is like 3.5. I don't use NextDNS, but I could look into it. I've had some people ask me about it before. Do you use the word that I'm not going to say? It's funny. I don't say this word, but then like Crosstalk just came out with a full video on Piehole and stuff like that. It's just a weird place that we're in with YouTube. Like if you talk about certain things, you could, lose some stuff. But I did put the plugin in, or I did click on the checkmark box for the UDM SE 3.0 for the blocking. It works okay, but I'll show you something that I posted in Discord not long ago. Okay, so UID can be installed. Nice. Don't think I would need threat management. So the USG, it will show up in the console. Yes, it will show up on your dashboard. Yep. Yeah, so they have 10 gigabit interfaces, but will they route at 10 gig? Probably not. Like especially if you're putting oh, we don't have the UXG here. Where the heck is it? Smart power, switching, routing, offloading. So I believe if you turn on threat management, like we have a couple 10 gigabit SFP plus ports, but I believe if you turn on threat management, it only routes at 3.5. Is UID practical for home use? Maybe. It depends what you're doing with it. Like the one-click VPN, the multi-factor adaptive VPN thing that I did a video on, that's really good if you need that. Where we're seeing a lot of multi-factor authentication on our VPN is businesses that are renewing their cybersecurity insurance because they need to have multi-factor authentication, and UID provides that. Whereas the typical VPNs right now within Unifi don't. It would take up the one, yeah. So if you're using UID, you'd only be able to use network and UID, and that's it. I think did you ask a question or post a comment about that? The Dream Machine to the UNVR. I might. It seems like it would be a good topic. It is really easy to do. You just migrate to it. You just take a config from your Protect in the UDM Pro, and you migrate it into your UNVR, and that's it. And then you turn off your Protect app on the UDM. Is there a way to run a network solely on mobile data using a SIM card? You probably could. I don't see why not. I don't know why you'd want to, though. I'm sure your speeds wouldn't be amazing. If you guys want to hit the like button, we got 55 people here and 9 likes. Thank you for the £5 or dollars, or I think that's pounds. Hello, does Unifi offer a rack cooling system? Possible rack mounted fans? They do not, no. You probably find something. Let me bring up Amazon. I just got to sign out. Also, has anybody bought anything for Black Friday? I have not. I was looking at some Lego, but I probably shouldn't buy any more Lego. Rack mount fans. Buy something like this, 98 bucks. It would be nice if Ubiquiti came out with one though and it was silver. That'd be great. So my rack is in, like, if you've seen my videos, it's in my basement. It's cool enough as is. I've never had heating issues with it. A vacuum cleaner. I bought a vacuum cleaner. So I didn't buy a robotic one or whatever. I just bought a stand-up one. So I ordered a vacuum cleaner off of Amazon, and then I noticed right before it was shipping that it was pre-owned, and they just restored it. I'm like, absolutely not. I am buying I went to Walmart. I got a vacuum. We're all good now. I might get a robot vacuum though. I did just buy something. What did I just buy? Oh, I bought a 4K capture card. Elgato H. Oh, is that what you're buying? You're buying a vacuum. Maybe you're buying a vacuum for Black Friday. I think this is what I just bought. Was it this? Is it this? No, it's not that. Elgato. I don't know why I bought it, to be honest. No, that's not it. That's not it. It was the expensive one. Is that it? Yeah, this is it. So I just bought this to capture 4K. I have like a YouTube video game channel too, where it's pretty much just my Twitch streams kind of put up there, but some videos I'll be doing just direct to YouTube. And I thought maybe for 4K videos I'd want this, so I ended up buying it. Right now I just use a 1080-60. What is it? It's the Elgato HD 60 Plus, which works pretty well. A washing machine, nice. I run a Nighthawk Mesh 6 Pro as a failover WAN. Oh, nice. I've never used those. 16-inch MacBook. I should have looked at some MacBooks because I wouldn't mind it for like video recordings and stuff like that. Rack mount fans are very noisy. I could only imagine. Yeah, so the only reason I bought this too, I see your message in there on Twitch. Well, the other reason I bought it. So when people use my Amazon affiliate links, it gives me, you have a couple of options how you could get paid out. You could get paid in money, or you could do like gift cards, and I just opt to do gift cards to buy stuff that I normally wouldn't get, I guess. I don't know. So I had a bunch of money saved up for gift cards for the Amazon, and that's what I decided on. I still have like $300. So I was thinking on getting some more Lego, but I don't know which one to get. I almost bought the Ghostbuster Lego set this morning. Where was it? Ghostbuster car. I already have this one. I just need to put on one more leg and then we're done. But I don't think they have any Black Friday sales on Amazon for that. They do on the Lego site. To get silent fans. Yeah, I'm not too sure what you would do with that because I don't have it. Jeff at Craft Computing did a... Oh, did he? So you might want to look at Craft Computing's page. You bought a Samsung Tablet A8 for $130. Nice. That's not bad. Yeah, I feel like Black Friday, it's just the same prices and people think that they're getting a deal because it says sale. What the heck is that? Disney Gravity. What the heck is that? I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that. Lego is the best. There is nothing like Lego. Oh God. Is that a puzzle? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I won't be doing any puzzles. I'm brutal at puzzles. You bought a smart lock. Awesome. Yeah, I want to get a new thermostat. I don't like our thermostat. Roku. Perfect. You probably could build yourself a 10 gigabit router using some sort of server and then loading pfSense onto it. I wanted this capture card, but it's not Mac compatible. Went with the HD60X, half the price. I forget. Yeah, I think you were saying that. Not that I need that capture card. I probably don't. So I have this capture card. I have another Elgato capture card. I think I have 2 more Elgato capture cards. Oh, it's okay. You're allowed to say some stuff like that. The link won't go through. What is the typical cost to set up VPN guest networks, etc., and then transfer it to new user? I just purchased the UDM Pro. I also have... What is the cost? Do you mean like for me to configure it for you? I'm not too sure what you mean. Solomon, how's it going? I don't have that much Lego Star Wars stuff. I have a... Well, you probably can't see it. Lego Star Wars. Do I have any up there? No, I don't. I'm just looking at the shelf up here. So these heads right there, I have a Lego... I forget which one I have. I have a Star Wars Lego head somewhere downstairs. You have an Ecobee and it's great. We have a Honeywell and I don't like it. Trying to get the smart PDU for your rack. So those have been coming in, they've been coming in quite often. I wouldn't be able to do a puzzle. So when Chantel and I first started dating, I think we were maybe dating a year or something at the time. I thought it was cute to buy a puzzle picture of her and I. We never finished it. We're terrible at puzzles. Oh, yes, cost to configure it for me. So I charge I charge $200 an hour Canadian. It would probably only be an hour. Official, how's it going? Good to see you. You want to buy the big Falcon? That is expensive. Very expensive. Oops. What was I was looking at something else. The Eiffel Tower. .ca. I think it was like 790. Oh, let's see what their Black Friday deals are. Then we'll talk about UDMSE or Unifi 3.0. This is the one I want. I was joking about it in Discord. I'm like, who's going to buy it for me? Somebody said I should set up a GoFundMe page. I really want this. $799 though, which is a little pricey. And I don't know where I'd put it, but it's 10,001 pieces. But it would be extremely fun to build, I feel. The other one that I have right now is the Harry, what is it? Hogwarts Express. Hogwarts Express. Yeah, it looks cool. I don't know how big. So yeah, this was pretty much the same price. I have this one just sitting on the floor behind me. I got to get that built. Yeah, the Eiffel Tower. Lego is not cheap. It is not cheap at all. I still need to get the Simpsons. What do I need to get? Simpsons Lego. Really? Do they not have it anymore? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, right here. So I gotta buy this one. Probably should buy it sooner than later because they stopped making this. So that's why it's probably $673 American. I've already built the Quickie Mart, so I think I should probably get this to finish the build. That will be soon, hopefully. The Lego does cost more than networking gear, so I was going to do a video on building a UDM Pro out of Lego or a network rack out of Lego, and it ended up, I was doing like a cost estimate, and it would have been more money for the Lego pieces than a UDM Pro. But I think it would be cool to build a functional UDM Pro out of Lego. I don't know how I would do that without the Lego melting. I'm sure there's a way I could do it though. I just need to, think about it a little bit. AC Infinity Cloudline is quiet thermostat controlled silent exhaust. Good for a network. On Amazon. Let me see. AC Infinity. Is this it? Something like that? Oh, yeah. Whoops. The world map. The world map. I was looking at the world map. I don't know if I'm a fan of it. What was it? Lego.com. So like this right here, the Harley Quinn, that's Lego. Batman and Joker, those are all Lego, but you could buy, those are all the same set, but you could do 3 different characters, or if you buy 3 of them, I'll just show you. What? When I'm done with, no, another time. I don't know if the world map, I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's the same idea. Yeah, I wouldn't like that, I don't think. It looks cool, I just don't think I'd like putting it together, to be honest with you. It looks like it would be very frustrating. These Batmans are kind of the same. Batman, was it Jim Lee? Jim Lee, maybe? Yeah, so you could buy these sets, and I built all 3 of them. Right, all of those. But if you buy 3 of them, you could combine it into... Where the heck is it? Oh, maybe they don't show it anymore. Well, anyway, you could combine it into a big Batman, and Chantel and I were going to do that together, and we still might. But we had to buy 3, so that's going to be like $600. Thermal coat Lego, that would be very expensive. Netgate 2100 or UDM Pro. I can't decide. PFSense plugin like DNS filtering. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Whatever, they're both good appliances. I obviously am a big Unifi fanboy. I'd probably go with the UDM Pro, but the Netgate 2100 is not bad either. Just finished my Lego Technic F1 car. First I built in 15 years. It gets, it's a little bit addicting. I'm kind of out of it right now because I built so much Lego in the last few months, but I'm going to get back into it. Do you know when the standard UNVR is going to be able to stack? I don't know, and I thought it was available, but I read it wrong under the release, so I deleted my tweet. Let's see. So they did, was it here? I don't think it was here. Where the heck was it? Unifi Protect. Yeah, so they had a little update thing right here where it said update the viewport firmware, and I didn't read that. All I saw was add support for stackable UNVRs, and I got all excited and I tweeted it out saying that the UNVRs are now stackable, which I believe the UNVR Pros are the only ones that are stackable. I'm surprised they even updated the firmware for the viewports because nobody could get them. Let's see, UDMSE. Let's talk about this. Ooh, crap. Isn't the Pro sort of out of date? Not really. The firmware is not there yet, right? The firmware isn't on 2.0, but it is going to get there. And somebody from Ubiquity team said the next few weeks. So we'll have to take their word for it, I guess. It's Black Friday. You should get now discount. Yeah, I wish I could get discounts. Oh, Rich, no worries. No worries. I realize, one, this isn't my normal streaming time, and two, it is a holiday, Black Friday, people are shopping, things like that. Whoops. Well, let's look at this a little bit. With my video, I tried not to read that much. I got a bunch of feedback before not to read, you know, improvements and stuff like that, but I went back and I read a couple because I thought they were important, but redesigned the OS application, which is cool. These ones are nice. The add activity for the system logs, I like that. Same with the storage and the cloud connection. So it's going to do every event when you log in, which is great for, you know, if someone makes a network change and it breaks your network, now you're going to be able to tell who broke it, which is awesome. So VPN client routing, that's what I did the video on yesterday, which I already had a video similar to it, which is still feasible for 2.0. Oops, go. Yeah, so this one right here with this stupid mask thing on, they just made it a lot easier to be able to route your clients through. So in my previous video that I did about 3 months ago, to route a VPN or route a network through your VPN, like NordVPN or PIA, once you uploaded the OpenVPN config file, it would take every single subnet that you had and route it through there. So you had to create a traffic management route and put in all the subnets that you didn't want to route through the VPN and create the route. But now they've done it differently, where once you upload the OpenVPN file, you have to create a traffic management route to specify which network you want going over the VPN, which is a way better way of doing it, I think. Where'd it go? Gonna get a 10 gig card and build my own router with a NAS. Well, that would be fun. I need to terminate the ends. Yeah, the ends are always fun to terminate. I like doing that. Some people really hate terminating ends. Doing an install with almost 30 G4 domes and 4 pros, and the UNVR doesn't like that. No, it does not. So you could always do the calculator.ui.com. This is what I do before most installs that I'm looking at. How many did you say again? 30? Did you say 30 G4 domes? Weird. It says that you should be able to do that. So PPPoE, I still haven't tested, not yet, but I heard it was improved. Best change with the Unified is the performance. Okay. Like my download went from 950 or 850 to 950. Is your connection only a gig? Is that all it is? Saw my guitar solo. Well, it was a little bit of a... I'll show you guys. I'm terror. I overplay one song over and over and over and over again. And I guess that's the way you learn. But this song's not overly complicated, but... So this is a band called Polythia. Anyway, they're a very technical band. If you haven't heard of them, actually I'll link one of their YouTube videos. They're mostly an instrumental band, but on their new CD they've added like some rapping and stuff, which some of the songs aren't bad, and I don't mind it. It's their guitar techniques that is just incredible. This is one of my favorite songs by them. Thank God, I'll put that in this chat too. Oop. Let's see. All the switches are, let me see. Yeah, so is it giving you a warning saying that you're reaching your capacity? Because if it's showing you that you're reaching your capacity, it may be just a bug, because their calculator shows that your CPU, look at your CPU, look at your memory and see if it's all right. If it is, just ignore the warning. That's what I would do anyway. Also, in Unifi 3.0, they've added this that we're not going to say the name of. Yep. WireGuard VPN support. So I've used it. It works good. That will be a video that's out next week at some point when I'm away. They've added OpenVPN tunnel traffic rules, which is cool. Allow multiple VPN clients, which is awesome. And then a bunch of other crap. Updated Saracata. One thing I did notice, and I don't know if this was... I don't know if they had this in the other firmware versions, but when you're doing firewall rules, they now have a source MAC address that you could put in there. I don't know if that was, you know, if that's new or not, but it's new to me. What the heck? Fixed time zone validation for some cities. Kiev? Like, did they just spell it wrong? Weird. You should guitar live Metallica. I'm not a massive fan of Metallica. I mean, some of their songs are all right. Yeah, I would just ignore the warning. We have another company that that has, I don't even know how many. They have that warning too, and it would be nice to be able to just say, like, don't show this again until something goes wrong. What do I want to... What else here? What else here? Do we want to go look at all the comments? The first thing I did when this came out, like, well, the first thing I did, I made a video on it. And the second thing I did after I released my video was go to the comment section of this firmware update just to read everybody's comment about, you knew that people were going to comment about the UDM Pro and why 2.0 is not out. And Ubiquiti has been deleting those, and I get why they're deleting them. They've, just on my video alone, the amount of times people have mentioned the UDM Pro update is insane. Do I have a GigaHub? No, I don't. One of my employees just installed our first UDM plus a switch, 2 G4 cameras, and Unifi Access. Yes, it does look nice. I love Unifi Access. If so, they're rolling out new firmware next week for us to get PPO. That would be cool. So they did have issues with PPPoE where it would give you slower speeds. That's what the main issues were. What would you recommend for a 12,000 square foot home? I currently have 100 up, 100 down. I don't really have any spots to hide a very small network. Needs to meet wife approval. That's always difficult. That's a difficult question. You have 100 up, 100 down. I might go with the UDR possibly. UDR and maybe hang another access point off of it. This thing right here. Oh, we're getting the lights going off. Oh, my cheeks are very red, like normal. It's hot. Oh, it's -6 outside? What? I thought it was... No, there's no way. The weather network. I thought it was warmer than that. I don't know. It's not loading. Weird. Yeah, I would get the UDR because it has PoE ports and you can put another access point on it. That should be able to cover you. Let's see. Where were we? Right there. I do have the Home Hub 4000. I thought for sure you'd have the Bell Giga Hub. I think it's the 4000. I forget. I honestly have no idea. It's a white one with a built-in SFP. I haven't put it into DMZ mode or anything like that yet. I might do that, but we're gonna have to wait till I get back from vacation to do it. And exit that. I don't have a whole lot more to talk about. We hit 50,000 subs. That's great. We're actually at almost, well, 50,297. Shall we? Which we've gotten a lot actually off this. So my Unifi 3.0 is almost at 40,000 views, which is great. Oops, I was going to block out the revenue that I made off that, but I guess that's still showing. So I've got 210 off that. That's awesome. Really trying to hit 100,000 because once you hit 100,000, I get that little plaque. And then I don't need to look at the sub count ever again, which I still probably will. And then I'll have to hit 1 million to get that plaque. But that's great. So we'll probably do another giveaway eventually for like 50,000 or whatever I get, whenever I get back, whatever the count is, we'll do a giveaway for that of some sort. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I can't spend a crazy ton of money because I've already given away a lot. But I think 100,000, when I get 100,000, we'll do a good giveaway for that. Like maybe, I don't even know what else to give away. I've already done UDRs, I've already done UDM Pros, I've done UDM-SE, I've done G4 bullets. Like, I guess I could, I don't know, figure something out. 3.0 is release candidate. That is absolutely correct. So what happens, we're allowed to release videos on Unifi firmware if they put in this general page. So that's why I did it. And I'm going on vacation. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get this out before it's brought to general and then show everybody. And I always release it anyway. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Okay, so that's interesting. I called into Bell because I had Bell Business Line before and they would give me the PPPoE username and password easily. But now I switched over to residential because I got 2 more gigs for less money. They won't give me the username and password. I don't know where to put this. I don't want to drink any more coffee. So ask your questions up. I'm probably not going to be on YouTube too much longer. I'm going to play some video games on Twitch though. Where's my Twitch channel name? People are interested. For a bit, and then I probably should, I haven't started packing yet, so that's something I probably should get on. That's my Twitch channel. Oop. Whoops. People are interested. If not, that's cool as well. So yeah, WireGuard video coming out this week. I will be doing a WireGuard video with Unifi Identity, but I think that's still in early access. So what I'm going to do it on this week is obviously the UDM-SE 3.0.13. It works. It's very easy. So what we'll do, we'll set up the WireGuard VPN. We'll install a WireGuard client on my laptop. We'll do some iPerf test, and then I'll do some firewall rules to block out, you know, VLAN routing and stuff like that. That will be the video. Gene, how's it going? And I probably will turn the air conditioner on a little bit soon. Yeah, so I still need to pack. I got my haircut, like rushed to get my haircut at this one place that's not I don't usually go to. The lady that was so busy, she just rushed it. It was like a 5-minute haircut. You can change your password via your account. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Interesting. I also have like I have static IPs and stuff through another business line that I use. I'm hot. Like, if you can't tell my face, I'm very warm. Konani, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. I'm very warm all the time. In this office, like, it's so small. So, and with all these lights on, and I have 2 Elgato lights, and then I have my pot lights on. I hope I have a great vacation too. Let's actually look. This is what I want to do. I love animals. Atlantis. Swim with pigs. People think you would go swimming with dolphins. I want to go swimming with pigs. We can't hit any of those. Like, does this not look awesome? I want to own a pig, a little pig. I think it's called Pig Island. But yeah, I think that'll be fun. Swim with them. I just want to pet them. That's it. Yeah, for now, I think they're going to end up switching that eventually. You could do DDNS, yeah. Which label maker do I use? Good question. Which label maker do I use? Whoops. I use the Brady EMP21 Plus. I think that's it. So this is just the label maker by itself, but then you have to put in like AA batteries or whatever it takes, maybe AAA, I forget. So I just bought the kit, which is probably a little bit more expensive, but then you get a battery with it, which I like a lot better. Oop. And you could do a whole bunch of different things like for this. You could do, you know, patch panels with actual just normal label tape, and then you could do wire wraps. You could do electrical panels. There are other label makers, but this is just the one I use. I forget who else. Epson makes them, I think, maybe. Let's see. Hopefully nothing like crazy comes out next week when I'm gone. Because I would hate, I don't know. It will just be different. Like I could do a video in the hotel room, and I will, but my mic's going to sound different. The other mic that I have is a Blue Yeti mic, which is okay. I think that's actually what Chris and Tom use. The problem with the Blue Yeti mic, it picks up everything, sound everywhere. Like, it doesn't matter. I have the Pro one. I think I have this one here. It will pick up everything, whereas this one doesn't. And I have noise gate set for it, so it does a little bit different. But I guess in a pinch, I'll be good to make a video though. Virgil, how's it going? Good to see you. Brother makes label machines. Maybe it was Brother. I forget. Is it Brother? No, I'm a part of this low voltage group, and a lot of them, I mean, they talk about label makers all the time. I forget what they use though. All right, so ask a couple more questions. I'll stay on YouTube for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go play some video games. I'm probably not going to be on a crazy long time, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, Dymo. Yep, maybe. We went to this fancy restaurant last night in our town that Chantel and I, we've driven around a couple times and seen it. Fancy. It was good. It was very expensive. Probably wasn't, I don't know. It was $14. Maybe that doesn't seem like that much, but it was $14 for this little creme brulee. It was $9 for like pretty much a bottle of Perrier. I got chicken parmesan. It just tasted like Eastside Mario's, and it ended up being like $250 for something like that. The plastic raised ones. Yeah, I forget. There are some really interesting labels that you could buy. But I use yellow or black on yellow for my patch panels, or I'm starting to. And then I just use white, or sorry, I think it's black on white for my wire wraps. I think that's the one there. Black on white, yeah. Nylon cloth. I used to buy ones just from Staples. That's all. When you're starting out on business, you don't need to buy the most expensive gear. You just need to do it and make it look good, right? And kind of perfect what you do. Thank you. I hope to get my UDM Pro adopted in the next week or so. I'll hit you up. Yeah, absolutely. You just send me an email and then we'd figure something out. I will still be probably responding to some emails when I'm away. We'll see. If anything comes up crazy, I will definitely be responding to some things. I don't think there was anything else. Like, they did release a bunch of things. UID, they had a security advisory bulletin. So if you had edge routers, you need to update that, or a specific edge router. So the Cloud Keys got 3.0, the Dream Router got 3.0. They did release a unified network application that you can download on your UDM Pro, but I wouldn't, because right here, we do not recommend users to install this on UDM Pro running Unifi OS 1.12 or older. This is because of an upgrade or of an upcoming migration from Unifi 1.12 to 2.4. So if you're thinking about pushing out to 7.3.76, I would avoid that for now and just wait. Yep, start making money first and then, you know, buy, like it's, what did I just buy? Oh, I didn't just buy it. Milwaukee Packout. Those things are awesome, by the way. Let's look at those. Milwaukee. Whoops. I spelled that completely wrong. Packout. These things are so good. I mean, they have a ton of different styles, but I have this bottom piece and then I have a bunch of, you know, just a bunch of packs. I think I bought the tool bag too that clicks on there. I'm not a huge fan of the tool bag though. The tool bag I could do without. I found a lot better tool bags than that. Start small till you can afford it. That's exactly right. I'm going to use black on clear to label the Ubiquity patch panel that I got. Have to punch down the keystones old school. I did not opt for the vertical cable. I love the I will never go back to 110 unless like the people who I'm doing work for, they already have 110 punch panels. The vertical cable VMAX or sorry, iPunch tool is so nice. But it's pricey too. And if you're just doing your house and that's it and you're not doing it as like a everyday job, you probably don't need it. Vertical cable iPunch. So it's $54 for that. And the other issue with this tool, it's proprietary. You have to use their VMAX jacks. It won't work with anything else. This they sent me. No, that wasn't it. Looks exactly the same though. Is this not True Cable? This looks like the True Cable one. But anyway, True Cable sent me one of theirs. I did not like it one bit. So I never did a video on it. Working in cybersecurity penetration testing business oh, nice. Of my own. That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. I have a couple buddies who I went to school with who are now in like the pen testing field. So I'm getting a phone call. They didn't mention to not install when it was in beta. I don't know how the migration, I think you'll be okay. You might have to just revert and then like revert to an older model, firmware version, and then jump up. Yeah, it's 150 more to go with vertical cable and tools. Yeah, honestly, if you're only punching down like, you know, well, depending, 50 cables or whatever, it's probably not worth it. I use it all the time and it saves me a lot of, it saves me time, which in turn saves me money. All right, I am going to get off of YouTube again. If you want to watch my live stream on Twitch, oh, that's not it. Why don't I have any of this stuff copied? I'm going to play this one game. What the heck is the game called? The game is called Evil West. It's been a pretty fun game that I've been playing the last couple days on Twitch. And we could talk tech still, but I won't be on I might be on for an hour, and then I gotta head out to get some stuff ready for the vacation. But thank you everybody on YouTube who, you know, donated, supported, who've been here, who subscribed. We hit 50K, that's great. Next goal is 100. Watch out for my videos next week. They will be coming out probably Tuesday, Thursday. I will live stream when we're in Bahamas as well. And thanks everybody for coming by, and I'll talk to you later unless you come over to my Twitch stream. So have a good rest of your day and take care. Oops.